Good day, family. Wherever you find yourself, thank you for joining again. Welcome to another episode of Afternoon Showbizz. Don't go away. I will be right back now. Yes, we're talking about your ANC government. ANC government has been ruling for years in South Africa, and we are talking about what the ANC government has done for the past 30 years in South Africa. Yes, we're talking about that. That's our comment. I want you to raise your comments, raise your concerns, speak to us. Let me see, and whatever I've missed, you can let me know in the comments section. And thank you for everyone that always join in the conversation, and make sure that everything is quite fine. And as we unfold, as we move forward, we are tackling quickly what the ANC government did for South Africa, let's see, since 1994 when they came into governance. So first of all, this is research. I'm telling you about the research. I'm not talking about facts. Facts and research. Maybe that. Let's see. You guys can argue if it's true or if it's not. But this is what Stats is saying, what the ANC government has done for South Africa. It has given housing more than 3 so it means more than 13 million people have benefited from government housing, RDP, in subsidized. Now, subsidized means almost you have to have a certain amount of money and all the low class, and then you can qualify for maybe say 100,000 rand. They give you 100,000 rand, and then you can put it to a bond or something else, or maybe build your own house. That's what they say. So there's 13 million in that particular issue. So that's what this. I will come back to that. And then electricity, also household access to electricity for lighting increased from about 58% in 1996. It increases. So it means the people that didn't have access to electricity got 58% in 1996 electricity. So it was 2 years after they got into governance, the ANC provided 58% for people to get lights in their houses, were especially in informal areas, in sex and all these things, you guys. So that is what Stats is saying. And nearly 95% in 2022. And let's go further. And now, then also, the other thing that social grants, health and education were also part of the transformation that this government has provided. It provided nearly 18 million. It provided nearly 18 million. Currently, it's more now, but it provided actually 18 million social grants to South African economy. That is what they're doing, and they're proud of that. So, and also healthcare, access to healthcare. I must say, access to healthcare, it's one of the pinnacle that the ANC did. I must say it. I must say it's true because I can see that we benefited from that. Education, not that great, but education according to stats, they also provide more schools, build schools, and also learners and students. They had access, and the NSFAS also. You guys know the fund. You guys know what's that fund? So that fund also are provided by the ANC. The ANC made it possible for them to do that. They still have remaining challenges, as they say. Remaining challenges. They still trying to tackle unemployment in high in load shedding still sometimes. But load shedding for now is now, as you guys can see, load shedding is under control. There's no load shedding anymore, and there's high rates of commuters. They still need to sort out. Also, they still need to sort out the roads. The roads is a problem. But I wanna quickly just talk to you about the the major challenges and the criticism, which is the first one is high unemployment rate. Now, the, the unemployment rate is very high. It goes every year. It moves from 1% to a more deeper problem that the government is facing. And also, but load shedding is not a problem anymore. and then corruption is the problem. Corruption is the problem. Even corruption in the cabinet, corruption in the government is also a problem with this current government that has been here for 30 years. And then ongoing poverty and also inequality. Now, inequality and poverty is one of the major things in South Africa. You have this high society that have everything. They they can pay their bills. They can buy new cars. They have great houses. They even have land. I mean, hectares of 500,000 hectares. One person, yes, it's hectic. It's so, guys, in South Africa, it's so much inequality that you won't even believe your eyes when you see one person have so much hectare of land in South Africa. That's how the high rate of inequality and also poverty is one of the main things in South Africa. Um, Remains one of the most unequal countries. It means people with high income people, there are away there's a huge gap between that, and it is frustrating, and overall the government will still believe, and they still carry themselves that without them, without the ANC government, we the South African people will fall. That is what they still say. They believe that they are still whatever they're going through, the corruption in their party, the corruption in with their officials, with ministers. I mean, all over the 30 years, almost over 10, 12 ministers was replaced because of corruption. And it's scary, guys. It is very scary, and that is what's going on in South Africa. And while people are facing unemployment and corruption and a weak economy, people are getting frustrated because service delivery is a main thing. Service delivery is one of the main problems in South Africa. Uh, they are trying, but I don't see they are working with. We don't see that they are working with the people of South Africa to make South Africa better, even though they say South Africa is better. But they have provided well health privileges and benefits. You must give them that credit. The government has provided over the COVID-19. They did well. They were on it. COVID couldn't break its claws into society. They made sure that it will not reach in, on a pinnacle level where where the government had no control. They had control every moment of COVID, and we must salute them for that. That is the one thing they did very good, protecting us against this deadly virus that we had a few years ago. Almost 7 years ago already. The time is flying. But here's the problem, and this is what the people are struggling with, and you guys can comment in this comment section to tell me what you think of it. They're still not happy and satisfied of the service of this current government. The government is claiming that they have changed people's lives, but people are saying there's so much more to do. And let me know in the comments what you think. What can this government do to really change the people's lives, to make sure that these people, the people of South Africa, get better service, great jobs, uh, um, make sure that quality of education comes through. Also in the education department, you have problems with students that are applying for funds, and they are actually overrated because people don't have money. That's where the poverty comes in, and also the inequality comes in because people don't have money to have access to higher education. And these are the challenges that this government is sitting for years. According to their findings and according to records, they have done something for the country. The ANC has done something for the country, but the people are saying it's not good enough. And I believe that the people are the right ones. It is not good enough. It is not good enough. They can do better, and they are forcing the government. And now that they still have another problem, another crisis of illegal immigrants in South Africa. Now you're sitting with another problem here, and now what are you going to do? So, and then also you have You have a case with Cyril that our president are also in trouble because of this pala pala. If you guys have been following, you can go here in our YouTube channel and follow the channel and follow that video that we made about the pala pala impeachment. That the president actually was found guilty. He was found in possession of money that he was supposed to report. It was hidden under his mattress. And how in the world can you then and it he actually broke the law because you're not allowed, nobody's allowed to have money out more than 30 years currency, foreign currency. It means if I have dollars here, I have to go and report the dollars within 30 days. And the president didn't do that. But yet today the president is still saying we are the government that fight for the people. Right now they are busy trying to get everybody that is illegal in South Africa home. And we are and the people are fighting for the borders to be secured. So this is the one thing that they fail. So they can't even start with poverty because they still have now they've created another problem. They couldn't protect the people. They couldn't protect their borders. So people came in here and took and do whatever they want to do. And now society is even more under pressure and more unemployment, and the people are fighting. I don't know. I don't see any good thing happen if the government doesn't change its whole system. Now, I want to come to a solution and conclusion. That's just my thing. If you want to see a government and you want to see the people grow, you want to see a change, and you claim that you want to do, you gotta have to do practical things in life. You gotta have to do practical things in society, practical things, practical. But what happened over the years is because the government, what they did, they have placed their actions and their solutions based on political positions. That's why it was never, they never moved forward. They never could be accurate, and they never could be so sufficient that they have great impact because everything went to systems. Like for instance, you would say, I will invest money into a children welfare, and there's 100 million there, but you never see on the ground on the system because the system that they've been using.
But let's see, and we hope
The system they've been
that
using has
the
never
justice will prevail.
Been used, and that's why we sit with problems of unemployment, problems with inequality, problems with a lot of things that the government uh, um, has is allowed to do, that the government has made us to do. And here's the last thing. We should find solutions. People should find solutions and come with different systems to change this country. If this government wants to change this country, they have to change the whole practical way they're doing things. And if they're not going to do it, they're going to keep circling. And the people don't have confidence in this government anymore. But right now, I don't know what you can say whatever you want to say. You can come, you can speak to us. Let us know in the comment section what you think the government should do. And from our side here, Showbizz, we will still follow. We will still make sure. We will still get you on the get news on the ground and get you live and make sure that you will be updated what is going on in South Africa. I want to switch to Trump, but I will do it on another way. What Trump actually did and what Trump actually right now busy with, and it will affect all of us positively. But for now, it's about the government of South Africa that says they have done the world to South Africa. I will see you next time on the next episode. Please like and subscribe, comment, and thank you for all the comments. We are seeing it. And as we move forward, let me know if you want to connect with us. Let us know. We can connect with you in many ways, and then we can move this forward and help the country and help bringing you the news, keeping you updated with all the shows and the buzz in and around the world. I will see you next time here on Afternoon Showbizz. Be blessed, be safe. Mr. J, I'm out. Bye bye.